What's up, Portland? John Taylor, founder of PortlandRealEstateExperts.com.
And I'm Christina Bullock, co-founder of PortlandRealEstateExperts.com.
And we are your host for the show that brings you interesting people talking about what makes them unique,
What makes Portland unique?
and why Portland is such a great place to live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the All Things Portland Show. I'm John Taylor, your host, along with my lovely co-host, Christina Bullock. And how are you doing today, Christina?
I'm doing great, thank you. Happy to be here, John and Joel.
Yeah, I'm super excited. We're in our new digs here at the GMP podcast studio, and we have our awesome new logo, All Things Portland, up there. So pretty excited about that, and I'm excited about our guest today, Joel Sheley. He is a brewer. He owns Gateway Brewing, and he brought us some awesome beer today. So
hello.
Thanks for being with us today. We appreciate you joining us. And
thanks.
Tell us about your beer. What do you have for us today?
This is the lineup that we have in cans right now. All our beers are named after landmarks around Portland, more towards our Gateway area.
Yeah.
So we've got our Woodhill Stout, which is the park up on top of Rocky Butte.
Okay. I
Exit
didn't know
7.
that. I didn't know that was the park up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Exit 7, that's our IPA. That's the exit into Gateway District off of 84.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I take that all the time.
We've got our Ventura Red. Is one of the parks over by Mall 205.
I like that park because I know that's where the kids like to go play and do the bike BMX. Yeah, it's fun to drive by over there and see them doing that.
Yep.
So, and I notice here on your label you have pictures of the map on where each location is, which is really nice.
Yeah, it has the actual map of the park or the area. Yeah, exactly.
What other beers did you bring here today? You have a couple more, right?
Oh yeah, so Glenvere Golden after the Glenvere Golf Course and Rec area. Park Rose School District, the area.
Yep.
Our Pilsner. And then one of our newest is the Halsey Pale Ale.
Nice.
Okay.
What would you say your most recommended beer is, or your favorite beer? Most liked beer, I guess.
Yeah, since it's getting warmer out, normally people will go for the Pilsner.
The Pilsners, the summertime beer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've tasted all of them. I like the ale is delicious, but all of them are really good. And I love the names. I didn't know all the names, so that's pretty cool. And that'll kind of lead us into our second segment later on in our show here, because we're going to be talking about things in Portland, restaurants and places to go.
Right.
So that'll kind of lead us into that, as well as our third section, which we're going to talk about real estate, and we're going to talk specifically kind of about the Gateway area and what's going on there when we come into our third section today. So,
Great.
How long have you been brewing beer?
So Gateway had their 5th birthday this year.
Congratulations.
yeah, 5 years. That's a big deal.
We wanted to have a party, but maybe next year.
We'll be there, ready to go.
This virus is kind of putting a damper on things.
Right.
I actually just got my first decent haircut for the first time yesterday. So,
Nice.
Corona hair,
not
don't
just
care.
myself hacking away at it, or I let her buzzsaw some of it off. So
I did get an opportunity to try.
that was brave.
That
but,
was not recommended to happen again.
So which one's your favorite beer?
Right now, probably the Pilsner.
The Pilsner's your favorite?
Have you always had this line, or is this just something new? Because I don't recall seeing these lovely cans, and I love the logos and how they look. They're really nice. So.
Yeah, so we were just draft only.
That's what I thought.
And then right before the COVID-19 stuff started, I was already starting to work on labels and sourcing the cans and whatnot. And so it actually was just kind of fortunate for us, like when all the restaurants and bars, all of my customers shut down,
Right.
I was able to roll into cans right away.
So you were able to keep going then, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Do you have these available in stores where someone can go find them, or are you working on that?
I'm working on that right now.
Nice. Okay, that's cool. And how long have you been brewing beer altogether? So I know you said
Well, I've been in the brewing industry for around 20 years, a little over. But like this has been like my main brewing, and then there's other spatterings of brewing. But
so this isn't something you just decided I'm going to go ahead and try brewing in my garage.
No.
You had the experience and background
Yeah,
to
definitely.
do so. Yeah.
And I've been in his garage, and it's quite a setup. I mean, it's not just like you're not going into just some kind of makeshift homebrew. It's legit. Like it's
Yep.
tell us
A
about
5-barrel.
what you have in there.
So it's a 5-barrel electric brew house, and I've got 6 single batch uni tanks, and all that, and then plus a 10 by 10 walk-in cooler, and all that's in less than 800 square foot building.
Wow. Are you?
It used to be a garage.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It looks like it's just a regular garage. So when I
Right.
first went there, I think I'm just going to see this tiny little setup, and but it's impressive. So nice work.
Thanks.
Can people come by and do tastings there? Is that
Yeah,
even
they can.
allowed?
Yeah. It's by appointment only. But they can get on the website and find my number and call or text. Then we also we do home delivery or pickup, curbside pickup on all our cans too.
Nice. So how would someone find that? Where would they
on our
go?
website. You can order on our website,
Which is?
gatewaybrewingpdx.com.
GatewayBrewingPDX.com.
Yep.
Nice.
Very cool.
So where else? I know you're in some bars. I've seen your taps in a few.
Yeah. Close by, we're on at McGillicuddy's.
Oh, yeah.
McGillicuddy's.
We're actually on at Par West, is a golf shop right in Gateway.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they just redid the outside
Yep,
over there.
yep.
Yeah.
Beer Bunker over in Montevilla.
Montevilla. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Spinella's out in Gresham is
I don't know. if
probably
that's
the only
Spinella's.
restaurant we're in right now.
Okay. Spinella's.
Yeah.
I haven't been to that one. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, that's we lost a few accounts, but just with the shutdown. But
Yeah, bad
that's
timing,
the main,
but-
yeah.
So like most everybody, it's affected you somewhat, but didn't totally shut you down.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were able to continue selling houses, but I say that they deemed us essential workers, but buyers and sellers didn't find it essential to go out and buy, that first month or so. So,
Right.
but it's picked back
They were
up.
buying beer then.
They were buying beer, yeah.
Definitely, I would say that increased during.
Yeah, I think alcohol sales increased, right? That's
Yep.
crazy. So,
Yeah, that was kind of. So I'm curious. What do you find that is unique about your beer compared to others? Like, where did you put your efforts into, or how is your process different? And is it?
Yeah, I don't know if the process necessarily is. I think we try to embrace more community, try to do more community events and things like that. Taste the Park Rose was a really big event for us, and a good opportunity for us to interact with the community and
I love that part about it.
people. Yeah,
is that at Rossi Farms? Or
it
where?
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least the last couple of years it was. Yeah.
Right.
But it's always neat to have people come up and talk to you and.
I think
enjoy
it's
your
pretty cool
beer.
to know who's brewing your beer too. I
Right.
mean, if you get into it, craft beer, being able to know who is actually making it and shake your hands and
Yeah.
know you've got the passion for it,
And that's one of the neat thing about the cans, is we're actually going to their house too, and
in the Gateway
delivering-
area,
Yeah.
I
generally
think I
speaking.
saw on
yeah.
your social media you're doing. So do you have a bike that you're taking stuff around on?
Oh no, I think that was more of a joke, but
Oh, gotcha. I was like, maybe he'll pedal over here and bring me some beer.
right.
You got your
No.
you got your big Gateway van, and so you're,
Yep.
I have seen that around town. I'm like, hey, I know that guy.
So you've done a few events for us personally, 2 large Christmas parties, a huge 50th birthday party, and you came, provided us beer, served. So is that something you do quite a bit for other people, or we're special?
Well, you are special, but
Other
But no,
people
that's-
can be special too.
exactly.
Everyone's
Yeah, no,
special.
that's definitely a service we do for parties or whatever, and we'll pour setup, tear down. whatever-
Outstanding
whatever
service. I've always been super impressed,
It's
and
always been good for us. Absolutely.
yeah, no stress there. You just know it's going to get taken care of,
beers. Right.
and people are going to be happy, and they love the beer. So
Great.
that's
Thank you.
been, yeah.
So I know sometimes when I've popped in there, you're experimenting with some different beers. Anything fun going on right now that you're trying?
Oh yeah, actually, our newest thing that I'm trying out is in my little space. I'm squeezing in 2 barrels, oak barrels in there, and barrel aging a couple beers.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Nice.
they should be coming up here pretty soon. Well, one of them. The other one, probably not until about Christmas.
So are they
October,
like
December.
old whiskey barrels or wine barrels or what are they?
Yeah, so one of them's a red wine barrel that I put my wit in, which the wit isn't in a can, but and it's tasting pretty interesting with the red wine character to it.
Yeah, I bet. That sounds interesting for sure.
And the other one is our imperial stout in a bourbon barrel, which is
Yeah,
a pretty
that could be really good.
yeah.
Have you tasted it yet or
Maybe a little
a
bit.
little bit? Yeah, yeah. Tasting good?
It's getting there
It's
for sure.
probably rich, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about sour ales? Do you do those at all?
Haven't done any of those yet.
No. I'm not a fan, so either way is fine with me.
Right. I'm definitely open to it.
So other than what you have here, do you have any other beers or products that, and what's coming up at the end of the year that we should know about before we take a break?
So the Halsey Pale Ale is the newest one right now, and those barrel aged ones they're going to be a little while. So, but you can definitely buy this right now.
Okay. Well, we can buy them all at gatewaybrewingpdx.com.
Correct.
We're going to take a quick break here, and when we come back after listening to our sponsor, we're going to hear about the 3 places that Joel takes any out-of-town guest to, also dubbed as the Portland Package. And then we're going to also jump into the real estate and find out what we love about living in the Gateway area. So we'll take a quick break here and listen to our sponsor. Be right back.
Have you ever thought about flipping your own home?
Need to sell but cannot afford the repairs? We have the solution for you.
With our Flip Your Own Home program, we can help you maximize your full potential profit.
For a free, no obligation 15-minute consultation, call or text us today at 503-382-7798.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm John Taylor, your host, with Christina Bullock, our co-host, and our guest, Joel, with Gateway Brewing.
Hello.
And we're going to chat about the infamous Portland Package. And if you're not familiar with the Portland Package, basically the Portland Package is, if you could pick your top 3 things to really show off Portland, what would that be? And for me, I'd take my out-of-town guest to the Portland City Grill, show off the views. Then I'd take them down to Cannon Beach, show off the beautiful Oregon coast, and then I'd take them out to Multnomah Falls and show them the beauty of the gorge. And that just kind of really shows off how amazing Portland is and how close it is to all these great things. But there's a lot more than just those 3 that I would choose. So what would your Portland Package be, Joel?
Yeah, I'm kind of right in there with you. But I really like Mount Hood. Just how close it is to the city, and just all the things you can do up there.
Winter
year
and summer,
round, yeah,
or do you prefer?
We were just camping up there a couple weeks ago. So
Nice.
It was, yeah.
What part? Where did you camp?
Trillium Lake.
Oh God, that place is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love.
Trillium's really nice.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites too.
Timothy Lake. Have you been to Timothy Lake?
Not for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too, but I had some friends post some pictures, and it's just like gorgeous up there too. Everywhere is up on the mountain, so
Yeah.
you always think of it just as beautiful Mount Hood. You go there to ski, but there's just so much more to do. And the summer, do you ever go up there?
Swimming and
Yeah, there's
everything, yeah.
swimming, and then there's
Kayak? Do you kayak while you're up there? Or?
I wasn't, but my daughter did.
Nice.
kayaking, alpine slides, and the go-karts and all the stuff that goes
Yep.
there. And they actually do ski year-round, so they have the glacier up there, and the
Right.
Olympic ski team comes and trains there in the summer, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I didn't know that.
You didn't know
Maybe I
that?
didn't.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot. Today.
Yeah, we are.
They do. Yeah, it's one of the few places they can ski in the summer in the world. So,
There we go.
yeah.
So you're at Trillium Lake just a bit ago.
Yeah.
So that's one
And
of your
then-
go-tos for.
Yeah, and then we like Seaside, just the big coast city.
I love
Yeah,
Seaside.
Seaside's great, especially for kids because there's so much to do. You got
Right.
all
My
the
daughter
games,
likes the arcade.
all the arcades, and yeah. I think-
Jet hit a jackpot in the arcade. Her son,
Oh,
he got the little fishing one. He hit it, and
He did, yeah.
1,500 tickets.
1,500 tickets later. And
wow.
Didn't even know that was a thing, but it really does work.
Nice.
It does happen for some people.
I
out
rode
there.
a mechanical shark last time I was in Seaside. I don't know if it's still there. but
Oh, in
it's
that t-shirt shop.
in the T-shirt shop, yeah. And
I think they got rid of it.
I got tossed like quick.
Yeah.
So.
Do you know
but
the
it
name
was
of the
fun.
game where you roll the ball into where everyone lines up and?
Skee ball.
No, you sit at the chair and you roll the ball and you have to get it
Oh.
in like bingo.
Yeah.
Connect
that
four.
one room that's all
Yeah, I
that.
forgot the name of that. Do
Yeah,
you
I
remember
don't
the
know.
name of that?
I can't remember.
I love going to the arcade and playing that. You can find me there for hours.
Well, we know
Nice.
where to throw you, and I'll head to the bar, and you.
Yeah, I think that's actually how it worked out.
Probably how it happened.
Yeah, it was a
last
nice
time.
family vacay. Leave me in the arcade.
Nice.
So where else do you like to go? Is there any?
Hood River,
Yeah,
it's-
Hood River. So
good spot.
definitely.
See the gorge and all the windsurfers and
So you're not
a lot
out
of
there
breweries.
windsurfing.
No,
No.
there's a lot of breweries too.
Yeah, and Hood River. That's right.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite? Where do you go visit when you go to a brewery?
In Hood River, I don't know, whichever one I'm close to.
So you don't have a favorite in Hood River?
Freem's there, right?
There's Freem and
Mm-hmm.
Ferment.
Their beer is
and
pretty good.
Full Sail's still doing stuff
Oh yeah,
there.
forgot about Full Sail because there's so many new ones.
Yeah.
I forgot they were from there. So, I love Pietro's Pizza there. Do you ever eat there?
I haven't.
Yeah, there's only a few left, but it's like when we used to go up to the what was the train thing we used to?
Oh,
take
the
Jet
Polar
to-
Express in the
Polar
winter for the
Express in
kids.
winter.
So they
Okay.
do the whole book
My favorite
reading.
part was going to Pietro's Pizza there. So, so
Nice.
speaking
But
of that,
didn't you work there?
What's that?
Didn't you work at Pietro's Pizza?
I did not, but I dated someone that worked there.
In high
I
school,
worked
right?
I worked at Troy's Seafood Market, and so I was a dishwasher, and I basically smelled like fish, and then I'd go pick my girlfriend up, and she smelled like pepperoni, and we were quite the pair. So
That's right. Little high school first
yeah,
love. Nice.
it was. It's 122nd and Stark. It's a Mexican restaurant now, I think.
Huh.
And so, but yeah, my Pinto broke down the first time I went to pick her up, and it's a
Excellent.
whole nother story. But yeah,
Yeah. That is actually a whole other story.
yeah.
He got pushed over to the side of the road by a one-legged.
Yeah, the guy got out. He had one leg, and he jumps out, and then he says, "I'll push." And I'm like, "No, you get in, and I'll steer." And he's like, "Nope." He insisted, so he's back there pushing, hopping on one leg through the
What are the
through the
chances?
intersection.
Isn't there a song about some one-legged man pushing a Pinto?
Yeah, there
should be if there isn't.
Some
yeah.
sort of.
So that was that, and then my brother came and picked us up, and that was a whole. Anyway, so
Yep. So any restaurants you like to go to in the area or?
Nothing that jumps out at me. I do a lot of like burrito food carts.
Mm-hmm. Where's your go-to burrito food cart? Which one? What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
I don't really have a favorite.
But if you were to say you had a favorite,
Well, there's a couple
Really
pretty,
put the
pretty close
pressure on
to. There's a couple pretty close to my house that are
Oh, on Sandy? Are those the ones you're talking about, or
on Gleason. There's
On
one,
Gleason.
and then there's the one on Stark and 102nd in that food cart.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like on the
gotta
way to
keep-
Mall
yeah.
205.
Yep,
Do you
Yeah.
know the name of it? If I was to go, it's just in there.
it's in there.
It's in there. So
it's
if I
good.
wanted
I've
to
been
go
there.
check
I
it
don't know what
out,
it's called either. I have no idea.
if you're listening, what's your name?
What about pizza places? You got to have a favorite pizza place. And it goes perfect with beer. Everybody likes to have a slice of
Yeah.
pizza and a beer, right?
Yeah, what's Now you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah.
Is there a place you'd love to have your beer being served? Like
Here,
a restaurant?
Let me ask you this: have you been to Stark Street Pizza?
I have. It's been quite a while, but I have.
Yeah.
I've
That's
been
one
there.
of my favorites too. I love their pizza.
Tastes about the same as Pietro's.
Yeah, it's right up there. I'd give them. They're about equal. Yeah. So, but
Nice.
I'd love to see your beer in there.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
Flying Pie is good.
Yeah, Flying Pie.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is there still a Pizza Shoals on Hawthorne? I remember that pizza being
I think
delicious.
so. There's a couple of those around. I think
Yeah.
there's one over on 42nd now,
Mm-hmm.
if I remember right. But I've seen a few of them around. But
That was
they're
pretty
really
bomb
good,
pizza.
too.
I remember. So is there a restaurant that you're like got your eyesight on?
To get my beer in?
Yeah. Gotta have somewhere.
There probably is. I don't know.
Not comfortable saying?
Probably not right now.
Come on. Share.
Well, we're hoping to see it in all the restaurants. So
That'd be nice.
Yes,
That'd be
yeah.
nice for sure.
Yeah.
So if any of our listeners are
Interested
in the
in
restaurant business and need a new beer to try out, hit Joel up.
Definitely.
For
a
sure.
local
Yeah.
beer.
What about outdoor activities in Portland? Anything you love to do? Hike?
Golf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You live
And-
close to Glendevere Golf
Yep.
Course. So.
Yep. Very close to Glendevere. And what was the other thing we just started doing? Wow.
Outdoor activity?
Oh no, I guess I started cycling again, and because I've been off the bike for so long, I guess I forgot what it was called.
Right. So, are you a mountain biker or a regular
Roadie.
road bike? Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
So are you all for the painted green areas on the streets? Is that something you can stand behind in our area?
I try to leave politics out of.
Conversations
Conversation,
altogether, but do you like the bike lane?
Sometimes they're handy.
Nice. So not entirely.
Yeah, I don't think everybody loves the people that don't ride. Obviously we lost a whole lane on Gleason, which is kind of a pain. So
Yeah.
hopefully the bikers are
Oh,
absolutely.
on Halsey as well, out in Gateway there.
Yeah, and 102nd. It kind of. So
It's kind of dicey getting
taking
out.
a bit to get used to as far when you're driving, but hopefully it really makes a difference for the bikers. I hope they're loving it. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Right.
Well, we're going to take another break here. Thank you for sharing your favorite spots around
thank you.
Portland. We're going to hear from our sponsor, and when we come back, we're going to talk about why Gateway is such a wonderful place to live.
You want the absolute best for yourself, and you want it to be easy. That's why we created Green 85. It helps with detoxifying the body gently. We're proud it's chemical-free, unlike almost all other supplements you'll find. Bottom line, Green 85 will get you healthier. We look forward to hearing what Green 85 did for you.
To get this product and our other amazing products, go to chemicalfreebody.com. That's chemicalfreebody.com.
Welcome back, everyone, and we are back with our guest Joel at Gateway Brewing. We're here at the GMP Studios on 24th and East Burnside, and we're gonna talk about some real estate in the Gateway area. And Gateway's kind of undergoing a renaissance with the new park. There's a lot going on there, and we've got some food carts and a cool coffee shop, and we've got this great brewery that we're talking to today, Gateway Brewing. So with that being said, can we taste some of your beer?
Yeah, let's get a little.
Yeah.
I would like to try the Pilsner just because you called it the summer beer.
Oh.
But I also, what is your? I also like stouts, surprisingly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had his stout. It's pretty good. So
Yeah.
you should try
Oh,
it.
thank you.
That's the Pilsner.
This
I'll
is the
try
Pilsner.
pale ale if you don't mind.
Should we cheers to Gateway?
We should cheers to Gateway. Absolutely.
Always.
So what alcohol or what brew here has the most alcohol percentage, I guess? What's your
So-
highest?
Yeah, so the red and the stout are both about 7.3%. And then the golden and the pilsner are right in the 5.5 range.
Which one do you have?
That's really good. This is the Pale Ale.
The pale ale. I'm going to
Yeah.
try the pilsner right now, so let's see. That's actually
Pretty
really
good.
good. I'm not really a beer drinker, can I say that with our beer guests? But this is actually really, really good.
Thank you.
I love this. And I could see this being really
I gotta
tasty
have
on a
little
summer
taste of
day.
that then.
So,
That one's really good too.
I love it. This is,
Thanks.
I'm just going to keep going with this one.
Yeah, we'll just
There you go.
might as well finish them off, right?
Right?
I know you gave us a hefty pour. I was hoping to try the stout, but now I have to finish this. So bear with me here,
Sure.
people.
So Joel, you live in
Joel, get better that way.
Joel, you live in the Gateway area, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
for 20 years.
You've lived there 20 years. And do you own your home?
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're in real estate. We've been in real estate forever. I've seen Gateway, kind of sputter along, and now it's really kind of starting to take off. And home values are jumping up quite a bit over the last 5 years. How long have you owned your home?
20 years.
You've had
Ooh,
that. You
20
moved there.
years.
Yeah. You probably almost own it free and clear then. Huh?
Sure.
Have you thought about investing?
I did.
Yeah,
You invested in that.
took out some equity and put it in a brewery,
Yeah.
and not another piece of real
It's
estate.
a good investment. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So what brought you out to Gateway 20 years ago? Because I know what brought me out there 7 years ago, approximately. I don't know if you know, but I live right there off of by Glendevere Golf Course as well. So
Oh.
it'd be interesting to. So what brought you out to Gateway? Is it just where you grew up, or?
Well, I grew up over in the Roseway area, but just looking for a house with a big garage,
Yeah, you needed that,
and
right?
even back
So
then.
you had that vision back then.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
knew. Did you buy this house with the intent to brew out of the garage?
No, but it worked.
It just
It
happened.
worked out,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So it wasn't planned, but it worked out perfectly.
It's nice because it's a detached garage that sits back and it is big. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it works-
Kind of
works
offended I
perfect.
haven't been invited. Only this guy.
I've been there, and Chris, my younger brother, has been there.
Actually, I did get
we
invited.
rolled out of there a
I
little
wasn't
toasted.
able
You're
to
always
make
invited.
I wasn't able to make it that day. I was kind of upset. It was last minute, but I did want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's pretty cool. You definitely have to check it out.
yeah, I like Gateway because it feels like a second downtown area almost. You've got access to Hood, Washington, Happy Valley, Clackamas area, and then of course downtown is super easy to get to as well. So without living downtown, and it just felt like the streets were quieter, bigger. I got a bigger lot than I would have downtown, so.
Right. And you're
So there-
still pretty close to downtown.
It's so easy to get everywhere.
It's super convenient. That's why I've always been waiting for it to take off, and it's just slowly getting there, and it is kind of taking off now. But you've got easy freeway access. I mean, it's just easy to hop on and go anywhere,
Right.
east, west, north, south, and close to the airport. So
Oh yeah, that
that's
was the other
easy.
reason. I have family in
Golf
California.
courses, parks, great houses. I mean, it's just a ton of beautiful mid-century homes out there, and they're bigger lots for the most part.
Right.
And so
Yeah, the Argay neighborhood is amazing for mid-century.
yeah, and there's a ton of them, and all over Gateway. So
Yeah, I know there's a lot of mid-century buffs out here that seek out the mid-century home. So that Argay is one of them.
yeah, great place for it. So what's your favorite type of home if you could pick any to live in?
one that doesn't have a roof that leaks. How about that?
That's always a good start. Yeah,
Keep it simple,
and
people.
one with a big garage, right?
Exactly.
One with a brewery in the back.
Right.
So any plans to expand into a commercial space of any sort? Or
Oh, it's always a dream.
Yeah.
We're just kind of going day by day and
Yeah.
seeing how things progress.
yeah, just keep it growing. And
Yep.
So cool.
Have you guys made it down to the Gateway Discovery Park, the new park down there?
Yep. My daughter likes to play there,
Yeah.
and over at Lewitt View as well.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a,
love
that's a
the-
cool park
That's a
too.
neat park,
They got
yeah.
a great dog park there. And
Have you been to the John Luby Park in the Gateway area?
Yep.
So, there's a little bike dirt trail in there too,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
So,
yeah, I just got a mountain bike, and so I take my son over there and buzz around. And well, you live close by there, so you do
Yeah.
more than I do. But
I just found out too that Patty, who's actually in real estate as well as a lender, but her husband's family are the ones that created the bike trails in that park. So they're
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Our son's dad, or friend, excuse me, our son's friend's dad, as a child was out there building those trails. So, so a little history for
Wow.
the John Luby Park. I
Yeah.
know where those trails came from, which is kind of cool. And there were some people out there working on them as well and building bigger hits for the kids and jumps and stuff. So that's one of the things. I didn't know I would love that park so much because
yeah, I
I
thought those
love
jumps,
sun.
jumps were
Right.
smaller than the ones I made when I was a kid. But
They're pretty cool. It's a good little, I love it.
There are a lot of trees in that park. for sure.
Yeah, I thought I wouldn't like that park because it is so many trees and I love the sun, but it's so refreshing on a hot day, and then it's really cool with all the
it's
trees.
nice once you get in there. But if you drive by there, especially at night, it's a little creepy, right? It just looks a
Yeah,
little
you don't
creepy.
know
get
who's
pretty
in
dark.
there.
Yeah.
Not at all. So,
So where did you live before you moved to Gateway?
Apartments, actually fairly close to Gateway as well. Just
So you've stayed in the
Portland
area.
forever.
yeah, you've stayed in that Gateway area for quite a long time.
Yeah,
Did you totally grow up in Portland, or
yeah.
yeah? What high school
Rose-
did
Benson.
Benson High School?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
If we always ask people if money wasn't an object and you could live anywhere in Portland, is there a neighborhood that you?
What's the neighborhood? Mount Scott area
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with a house facing Mount Hood.
Oh.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
I
great
used to bike
houses.
by one up
Yeah,
there.
there's some great houses up there with views, kind of at the top of the hill there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up, I forget the name of the road now, but I used to go up Idleman, and then there was this one house
Oh yeah.
that looked straight at Mount Hood, and through some big windows, you could see Mount Hood straight through the house.
Probably on some acreage or something too. Yeah.
Yeah, there was some
usually-
land there,
Yeah,
too,
those are
yeah.
usually pretty big lots. I know right where you're talking about. So
Yeah,
I don't know the
I'd take
exact
that one.
house, but I know that's a cool area for sure.
I'd take that one.
I'd take that one. Do you have a particular house in mind already? Just the area, right?
He knows the one. So
I'm almost through this, guys. I'm ready to try a stout soon.
Okay.
I think, unless you recommend one of your other beers. I have no idea.
Well, I recommend them all.
Since I already outed myself as not a really a
Right.
beer drinker, an
the stout's
occasional
good.
beer
I
drinker.
would try the stout.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's the next one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. So I think for Gateway, though, I think we need some more. Since I live there, we need some more good restaurants, though.
Yeah, we
And
do.
I think that's
Yeah.
one thing. We've got a lot of people moving there, and people are starting to catch on, be able to buy the homes before they're. I mean, the values are going up crazy right now in that area. So
Yeah, and if anybody's listening or watching and you want to start a restaurant somewhere, I would do Gateway. I mean, it's an awesome location, and we're just totally starved for something, just a real cool little hip restaurant, and it would do very well, I believe. So
Yeah.
hopefully somebody's out there listening and will bring one in, please.
yes, please. We need a good spot or a good wine, beer, fun spot for parents to go when they have that time to go out. So
Absolutely.
yeah. All right. I'm ready for the next one, people. I guess I'm going
Co-host
stout.
is getting hammered here.
No, it's not that easy. Come on. But do keep it light on the pour. Maybe, because it could actually happen.
And the fourth section is going to get real lively.
Here we go.
Any other
This is
areas?
pretty good,
Any other
too.
areas of Portland that you love?
I
Or?
love it.
Mount Tabor is neat.
Yeah.
My dad actually grew up around Mount Tabor area.
Okay.
I love Mount Tabor. So
Yeah, we flip some houses too, and we have one that just butts right up to the park, and it's beautiful. She wants to move into it.
I do. I would love to live in that house.
You're welcome to buy it from me.
Yeah. No, it's not happening. I'll take it for the price I got for you.
There you go. But it's
yes.
Mount Tabor is awesome. So,
Yeah.
If anybody's looking for a house in Mount Tabor, it's right at the base of the park without all the traffic. It's amazing.
Completely remodeled and yeah.
Yeah. So, any other spots in Gateway you want to? Do you have a Outer Rim? Have you been in there since you're a cycler?
Oh,
Have you been into the-
Yep. And
They're super cool in there.
And they moved.
Yep.
They're
they
in a
moved.
smaller shop now, or a different size shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So we're running, getting towards the end of our show here. So anything you want to tell us about, just some parting shots, tell us about your beer, maybe just remind us of the names again and where we can find you.
Yeah, definitely. So Glendoveer Golden, Ventura Park Red, the Halsey Pale Ale, which is our newest one, our Exit 7 IPA, Woodhill Stout, and
Delicious.
Park Rose Pilsner. And
Also delicious.
we do home delivery and curbside pickup on all our cans. Something that we'll probably continue doing even when everybody can go back to restaurants full time and bars. And
So the best way to get either the delivery or curbside pickup is go to
gatewaybrewingpdx.com.
okay, and then you've got it all set up
And
pretty
there's
easy.
a store there. Yep.
Cool.
You can just
That's great.
fill out the.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us today
thank
and
you.
bringing in
thank
some
you, Joel.
tasty beer. We appreciate it.
It is
And,
really tasty. I love it.
absolutely.
I'm not just saying it. I promise. I love it's delicious. So
and thanks for listening and watching, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you, Joel.
Yep. Thanks.